Hey everybody, Josh here, just jumping in at the start of this little episode just to let you know that we decided to listen through to an older episode in this one, and some of the sound in it is very off, and I'm not saying it's unbearable to listen to, but it's pretty bad at some points, so just giving you the heads up there. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, and hope you have a good listen.
Hello and welcome to episode 5. I think it's number 5 of the HodWatt Podcast.
Whatever number it is, welcome to the HodWatt Podcast, eh?
Yes.
So how have you been? Oh, wait. Your name is Hamish Hodson.
Yes. Oh, sorry, we forgot. My name is Hamish Hodson and I am joined by Joshua Watt.
G'day.
As usual.
How are we? Didn't make a formal introduction, but...
Yeah.
How we going?
We're good.
How have you been?
Oh, I've been good. Left school.
Let's go.
And I am currently living like a hermit.
Like a hermit. No, well. Suppose that lets you keep your finger on the pulse, eh?
Yeah.
Get to fucking real get down and dirty and keep your finger on the pulse of the internet and everything that happens in it, eh?
It's been a very long time since we've done a podcast.
Yeah, well, it's a bit of a trend with us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking
We don't work on schedules.
Nah.
Because if we did work on schedules, we would definitely disappoint our very few viewers that we have.
I mean, I'm not out here to disappoint people. I'm just going to say that right now.
And because it's been so long, it's a little hard to get back into the podcast spirit, but...
Yeah, fuck it, we'll do it anyway.
We'll get there.
Exactly. We'll get there. But yeah, so, what's been catching your eye lately?
My eye?
In terms of content and stuff.
Well, there's the big Manhunter fad.
Manhunter? Which
the
is...
movie Manhunter.
Oh, yeah. Ah, yes, Manhunter. Fucking... tell us all what Manhunter is.
Manhunter is superior to Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, that's a very important detail which must not be ignored.
I think it was Entertainment Weekly who said that on the front cover.
And they love that so much they put it on the front of the VHS.
Yes, because I own the movie on VHS.
Because, it's better than Silence of the Lambs. Don't be stupid.
Of course it is. Actually, I do actually think it is better.
You agree with that?
Yeah.
It's better than Silence of the Lambs?
Yeah, Silence of the Lambs is a good movie, but it just has a few flaws that stop it from being a perfect movie.
Oh.
Manhunter has flaws too, but they're lesser flaws, in my opinion.
Yeah. Not lesser, like as in just... Oh, wait, no. That's a stupid question, of course. I know what lesser means. Ignore, sorry. So, yeah, fuck. I'm sort of half not paying attention because I'm photoshopping.
Yes.
Because for those who don't know, so Joshua Tillman is the man behind Father John Misty, a project started ages ago. Started off records such as I Love You, Honey Bear, Pure Comedy, and his latest one, God's Favourite Customer, has an album cover where Hamish at the moment, he looks a bit like him, if you ask me. Hamish looks like...
It is a striking resemblance.
Yes. And it's not exact by any means.
And Josh is working on a...
I'm photoshopping Hamish doing the same pose as the album cover and, just doing that.
And we're thinking that we might use it as the banner.
Yeah. It's just, yeah.
Josh wants to use it as the profile pic, but I'm a little reluctant to get rid of the Shining twins.
Yeah, you pussy.
Because that's a piece of work that I made, and I don't want to get rid of it.
Yeah, that's fair. I understand. But yeah,
that's... But if we had
if I sound disconnected from this at all, that's why.
But if we had it as the banner, we could have both.
Yeah.
And I think we should have, like, what's his name again? Something Tillman?
Yes, Josh Tillman. Or Father John Misty.
Father John Misty.
As his stage name is.
And me next to him, just so people know. And then you next to that picture of Tom Hanks.
I'm a young Tom Hanks. That's me. They've always said it, and I denied it. But you know what? I just give the people what they want. They all know.
I should also let you know about this Zig Zig Sputnik phase I'm having.
Yeah,
I'm getting into music by Zig Zig Sputnik, which is like a new wave band from the 1980s. A lot of people don't like them, but I think they're great.
I mean, yeah. So, songs, what do we got? What's their shtick, man?
There's their most well-known Love Missile F-111, 21st Century Boy, Teenage Thunder, Sex Bomb Boogie.
That sounds like an interesting track.
And what the other one? Rocket Miss USA. And was there another one? Was there another one?
I don't know.
Hang on, I'll just check.
Well, yeah.
These are the Sputnik songs that I have, by the way. It's obviously more than just that. Now we actually we did another podcast before this and the last one that was uploaded that we didn't actually upload, where we got shit faced.
Oh,
I actually still have that on here, and I'm wondering if we should upload it.
I mean, it's up to you, but I was pretty fucking drunk, and it was rather like I spewed at some point. I remember that.
Yeah.
And yeah, we ended up drinking. We just started on the beers and then fucking. God, I don't even know what. We had like bourbon and some fruit juice at some stage.
Yeah, that was. Ugh.
It was pretty fucked. Pretty funny. I mean, we said some silly shit. Maybe one day we'll release it, maybe. But I wouldn't hold your hopes up. But
you see the world differently when you're drunk.
Oh yeah. It's funny though. Very funny.
Your confidence level increases dangerously.
Dangerously. Very dangerous when you've got confidence, man.
When you have too much confidence and you start saying and doing stupid things.
Some stupid shit.
Then the next morning you think, fuck, did I really do that? I didn't do that, did I? Oh. And it's almost, when you start feeling tipsy, it's almost like surreal. Like you're in a dream.
Yeah. And yes, when you get that piss that you can't remember shit now, that's just fucking horrible. Because time just you just can't remember shit because you're not used to going through things. I've been summoned, so we're gonna have a cut here.
Oh,
we're back.
When we say we're gonna have a cut, usually the cut ends up not happening.
Yeah, well,
sometimes it does, but
well, yeah. I've been summoned, so
he's been summoned by a demon.
Yeah, right, Damon. Yeah, I'll be back.
I can't whistle. I can whistle, but there's certain things I can't whistle. Try to just whistle Axel F. But I can't really do it. I can whistle bits of it, but I don't know. When it gets to certain pitches, I can't whistle them. I don't know if you have the same problem, but I can't help it. That's a very nice painting over there. You're obviously never going to see it, unless it shows up in one of our movies. But it's a cliff. Oh no, it's sort of like rocks. All right, we're definitely cutting that bit out.
And we're back. Fucking idiots. Nah, not fucking idiots.
I kept them entertained.
Oh, what'd you say?
I was talking about that painting over there.
Yes.
And I tried to describe it, but I sort of muddled my words.
God damn it.
How would you describe it?
It's a painting by E. Galen. It's a print. It's not the actual painting.
What? Get rid of it.
No, I'm keeping it. Lovely. It's a good set piece in my room, but it's of crashing waves up on some rocks. During a storm, you can see the sun. It's breaking through the crack of the clouds, and yeah, it looks lovely. It's hauntingly beautiful when you wake up in the morning and you look up and see that.
Yeah.
There's also 4 birds in it. But yeah.
Yeah.
So, where were we before I was quote unquote summoned?
We were talking about. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Let's just start on a new.
Video game.
Yeah.
What have you been playing
Lately?
lately?
Got back into playing Sleeping Dogs, which is a
Sleeping Dogs.
PS3 and Xbox 360 classic.
Classic. Yeah.
I think it was on PC as well. I think been remade for
the definitive edition.
Been remade for the next gen consoles, and I'm replaying it again.
Good.
Yes, very good game.
As you remember, or better.
On the same level.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been playing many new video games too recently, apart from that. I just...
So the same stuff, really?
Yeah, just the way they make video games these days. Like, there's a lot of, co-op, there's a lot of... I'm very conservative when it comes to video games.
You're a purist, you're an old... You're an old...
I just like to have the game and being able to play it with a controller without having to connect to the internet or any of
You like the
that.
single-player experience.
Yes.
I know. Yeah. Sorry, I'm still being very disconnected from the conversation because I'm focusing on this thing, but, she'll be right.
Yes, I'm really looking forward to this piece of art that Josh is...
Oh, it's going to look fucking fantastic. I hope, but... Alright. It's getting there. Yeah, you know what? I'll finish it later. So, what have I been playing? I'm a bit like Hamish. I get new games when something piques my interest and I actually really want to play it. I haven't bought a new game in a good while. I've been getting back into probably maybe 2016's biggest failures, but No Man's Sky. It's notorious for being an unfinished game when it came out, but I started playing it again in the wake of an update that's coming soon, which is going to overhaul it, which I'm a little bit excited for, because the concept of the game really does take me. So I've been playing that a little bit recently. What else? Not much, really. I'm just getting through school at the moment, so games and shit and that's not really at the top of my list. Because, final year, got exams coming soon. And,
I didn't do exams last year.
Yeah, well.
Wouldn't have done them anyway, even if they'd... I'm that kind of person.
No, yeah, I've got plenty of mates that aren't doing exams, but yeah. Like I said, content's going to be just until we both of us get out of the institution that is school.
When Josh leaves school, we're going to be making masterpieces.
Masterpieces, you say. You say. Oh, well. So there we go. Movies. Films.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about, when you asked before, what were we talking about before you left?
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about Manhunter, weren't we? And movies.
Yeah, just movies. Yeah, well, alright, so we've gone off topic. Mate, we might do a little bit of cutting. I don't know. It was a really kerfuffled, muddled episode. Cause,
Since when have we made an episode that wasn't muddled and kerfuffled?
I don't know. Just feels very, Because like I said, we haven't done it in ages. And shit.
We don't do any planning for these. We're just us being ourselves.
Hamish should rock up and just say, fuck it, let's do a podcast. Why not?
We don't plan on what we're going to talk about. Or sometimes we do a tiny bit of planning.
I'm a bet. Oh! Oh, Jesus.
That was planned.
That was not planned. That was like a baby on prom night, not planned.
Baby on prom night.
Yeah. Sorry, where were you? I was completely infatuated by the sneeze that just happened.
We were talking about how we're very disorganised.
Yeah, well, fuck. There you go.
And we were going to talk about movies. So, like, I watched Manhunter, as I said, which is prequel to The Silence of the Lambs. And what else have I seen? Oh, I watched Memento. That's a really good movie. You ever heard of that?
No. I've not.
It's told in reverse chronological order. So it starts at the end, goes back to the beginning, scene by scene.
Mm-hmm.
So,
that sounds a bit like.
So the question isn't how it ends. The question is how did it all begin?
Yeah, sounds a bit like Pulp Fiction.
Yeah,
Pulp Fiction has all its chapters muddled up in it's in no particular order. But if you can, there is edits of the film that are in order, so to speak.
Same with Memento. There's someone actually did a fan edit where it's all in chronological order, which I want to see one day, because when you see Memento for the first time, you think, because you're not used to the way it's made, you're just like, what?
Yeah,
it's a bit confusing for you.
So yeah, it's one of those movies you got to watch a couple times. Would you say? So what actually happens in Memento, aside from being in reverse?
It's about a guy who's trying to find out who murdered his wife.
Yeah.
At the very start of the movie, he kills the guy who's I'm giving away spoilers here.
Yeah.
At the start he kills the guy who supposedly killed his wife. We think. But then it goes back to the beginning and we find out that this might not have been the case. It's very difficult to explain, but it sort of like gets a bit very complex.
Yeah. So it's one of those movies you got to watch a few times, would you say?
Yeah.
I see. I'm really shit for content in this episode. I haven't been doing much homework in terms of watching things.
You kind of been doing less than me last year.
Yeah. I've been watching Arrested Development. That's a fantastic comedy from...
Recent Development, you said?
Arrested.
Oh.
It's about an old man who gets caught for doing a bunch of fraud and shit, and he goes to jail, and his kid has to deal with a dysfunctional family. Pretty funny. Yeah. It's about all you need to know. There's not much else to it. Oh, fuck. I'm really not good in this episode, I'm sorry.
I started watching the TV series Hannibal, but I couldn't really get into it because of the way it was made. It's sort of like done in a very like hallucinogenic kind of way that I couldn't really get into.
Not exactly an easy way to follow, or
in a way,
or is it just stylistically not?
Yeah,
good?
I mean, I like style. I'm a style over substance guy, but that particular kind of style didn't really appease me.
Yeah. There's all those fucking little grubby things on the floor, and it's freaking me out, low key. Oh, worms.
Oh my god, that's a maggot.
Shut the podcast off. Okay.
No, we need to let them know. This could be like
these fucking little worm maggoty things on the floor, and I don't know where the fuck they've come from. What the fuck?
God.
This is a mystery.
Oh shit, there's one over there. It's moving.
What the fuck? Where are these things coming from?
That's not good. Right. So, is there something in here?
Kill the podcast.
Are you sure?
Yes. And we're back. So there's been some kind of fucking insect uprising in my bedroom. And quite frankly, I don't fucking like it. I don't appreciate this shit. So it was sprayed, we fucking cleaned them up. But it's fucked.
Do you want one?
What would I?
Soothers.
Yeah, I need something to fucking soothe my fear right now. I'm scared I'm gonna get fucking killed by a bunch of bugs now. That was fucked. Righto. So, what have you got for content?
What were we talking about before we were called away?
Yeah, before the insect rebellion. How do you feel about a shorter episode this time around? Because at this stage we're not going to get an hour's worth of content. The drunk cast that we did.
Yes.
I want to keep talking about that because that was... I can't remember anything we've said on it.
I remember.
Because it was ages ago.
I remember a lot because I actually re-listened to it on another night when I got drunk. Because when I'm sober, I'm too nervous to listen to it. So I thought, alright, if I'm going to listen to it again, I'm going to get on the piss again and then listen to it.
Yeah. So, do you reckon maybe one day we'll cut it, we'll edit it, make sure we haven't said anything we don't want going out there, edit it and maybe put it out sometime?
Yeah.
Yeah, you reckon? I mean, it would be an interesting insight. Yeah. We're going to do a bunch of drunk casts.
I mean, it's on this laptop right here. We could sample a little bit of it for the podcast.
Now. Right, yeah. What parts do you suggest we listen to and we review?
I don't know. Listen to the whole thing and then just point out bits that we don't want.
So we're just going to react to our own podcast on a podcast?
Yeah.
No, do you know any sort of bits that would be worth talking about?
I remember we actually talked about Manhunter on that episode. And we mumbled a lot about the main character.
Right. Podcasts. Fuck it. Where's one? Episode 1. That's episode... What's X? 72. That, is it?
Yeah, HodPod. Let's just see.
And people have gone absolutely bananas. Mild sexual rare. Seat, not sitting next to me. It's Hamish Hot. Fuck. Okay. This is apparently HodPod 3. Hello and welcome to the third.
No, that's not the drunk one.
That's not the drunk cast.
That would be this one here.
That's episode 1.
Where is it?
It would have to be this one. Ah, there it is.
Oh, come on.
You didn't delete it, did you? We might have... Oh, fuck! Is he going? Shit. No!
This is unacceptable.
What have you done? Where'd you...
Can't have just disappeared like that.
This is a damn shame, because that was some fucking good content.
Maybe when I got drunk the second time, I accidentally deleted it.
Oh, no.
I doubt I did, though.
Alright, here we go. Whenever you're ready, introduce us.
Hello and welcome to episode 5 of the HodWatt Podcast. I am joined with Josh Watt as usual.
G'day, I'm Josh Watt, and the other person across from me is Hamish Hodson. How are you, Hamish?
Yeah,
I'm okay.
Right, so there's going to be a lot of noise in this episode. I'm sorry, I don't really care, but there's going to be a lot of that shit, and there's going to be a lot of that shit, and because this episode of the podcast is going to be, it's going to be the drunk cast.
Goes on.
What do we got at this point?
Bad word, it describes a woman's vagina.
Let's get that bit again. Just so everybody knows.
Classic.
Describes a woman's vagina, which is a beautiful...
Fucking hell.
This ends up on YouTube. Kids, Do not say cunt. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's a bad word. It describes a woman's vagina.
Fucking hell.
Let's go right to the end to see how we are.
No, but thoughts on the word cunt. Now that we're sober, we can have a...
How did we get to that point?
Oh, fucking hell. I still agree with drunk me. Don't say cunt. It's fuck, I don't know. Say it if you want, I don't care.
For the podcast, I'm thinking just play some music.
So would you play some light sort of jazz?
Maybe.
Alright, so that Crooks shit that I was talking about is really sort of ambient. It goes for about 4 minutes, 5 minutes maybe.
A crook shit?
Yeah, Crooks. It's by CK. They're a Sydney-based band.
What the fuck? Why are we talking about CK?
I don't know.
I thought, when I said crook shit, I thought I was talking about some music that was crook, and it was some crook shit. So. There's no context to any of this. Jesus, we've got to release a supercut of this because fucking hell. It's our longest episode, about an hour and 15 minutes. What else? Let's go back here.
She's portrayed as a very strong female character. Yeah. Whereas Wendy in the movie, she's got black hair and she's sort of portrayed as kind of.
I'm talking about Shelley Duvall's character.
No, expert announcer straight from the horse's mouth.
He's sort of situated around a mother who was having flashbacks around her kid. Am I right?
That's right.
Yeah, see? I fucking watched the movie. And just don't tell me otherwise.
I can't remember. I don't know what that movie is now, so I wonder what it was like. What I was talking about.
It's The Shining. We're talking about The Shining.
We've moved into our bedroom.
Yeah, we're talking about
we live in. Me and Hamish. That's right, so I'm in Hamish's room. On his bedside table there is a book. Yeah. And what is that book? None other than...
We need to talk about Kevin.
None other than... Lionel Shriver's book, We Need to Talk About Kevin.
We need to talk about how fucking drunk I was. Goodness gracious, man.
That was a fun night, though.
Oh, it was hilarious, but Jesus. I've never thought in my life I'd get like that. I just start... like, fucking God.
Now, Hamish, I remember watching the movie We Need to Talk About Kevin.
Did you watch that?
Yeah. Kevin...
I was right.
You haven't watched it.
I have.
He was a real emo kind of kid.
Yeah.
And, the movie sort of situated around, a mother who was having flashbacks around her kid. Am I right?
That's right.
Yeah, see? I fucking watched the movie. And just don't tell me otherwise. Psychopath.
I was right, though. I think that's in the movie. I seem to know more about this movie when I've had a few beers. I couldn't tell you a fucking thing that... Oh, maybe one or two things. I didn't know there were flashbacks in the movie. This is news to me.
There are. You got it right.
Alright, let's find another random spot. How about 45, 43? What have we got here?
Yeah, alright, so my philosophy is half your life is figuring out what the dream is.
God damn. God fucking damn it.
What?
We're on some... In the space of about maybe 5 or 10 minutes, we've gone from talking about We Need to Talk About Kevin, and we've just... I don't know if we've gone downhill or uphill, but we've gone on a hill, somewhere up and down, and we've gotten talking about...
We're definitely not in the same place.
Well, we started talking about the fucking meaning of life now. Jesus, I do not want to know what I reckon the meaning of life is after.
Mm-hmm. And the rest of the half of your life is
just listen to this podcast and you know.
So, Mike... Well, fuck, I'm so bad at this. What was his name?
Dead right, you are bad at that. Let's see what they were talking... Well, I'm talking about they. We are they. How do we finish it?
So, I reckon...
All right, that's in the last
I remember playing that song.
That's in the last 2 minutes. How the fuck did we finish this?
I vomited already.
I have vomited already, and
Just about a day ago. Renegades of Funk by Africa Bambaataa and...
Is it a new sort of song or is it not?
Oh no, it was released back in 1983, I think.
So it's, yeah, alright.
It's funk, yeah, 80s.
goodness me. Whoops, I just want to go back for my fucking hell. Jeez. God damn it. Jeez. Apparently we played Renegade as the outro.
Whenever that.
Yeah. Well, we can't say when, but it will be at some point in the future.
We fucking ended the episode with Renegade. Well,
Yeah.
no, we need to do some more drunk casts, I reckon.
Mm.
We need to come up with a release schedule. So we make a drunk cast, and then the next podcast directly after that drunk cast, it's us picking apart the drunk cast, like critiquing what we've said and excellent shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it's double the content out of one recording. It's fantastic. It's a great idea. God almighty. I still don't reckon we... I need to listen to that before we make a decision if we release that episode in full. Because...
we immediately come to a conversation about the word cunt when scrolling through it. I wonder how it descended. I wonder how it got to that point.
Oh, it's just the nature of being in, like, when you're like that, you just talk utter rot. It's just
Even when we're talking utter rot.
yeah,
But when you're drunk, you talk complete and utter rot.
It's just yeah. So yeah, I reckon what we've learned out of that, more drunk casts.
Yeah.
More drunk casts, and maybe someday we'll do a dope cast. We'll do a drug cast, maybe.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Alright, I'm going to bleep that bit out. But, yeah. No, if we're going to do an episode where we shoot up on heroin.
Oh, God.
We're going to shoot up on fucking heroin. Fucking Requiem for a Dream style.
Oh, Requiem for a Dream.
That is a grotesque movie, isn't it?
Oh, God. It just makes you feel like shit when you watch it.
You feel like a heroin addict watching that movie.
You just feel, wow, life sucks.
Fuck, I don't want to die. Speaking of heroin addict movies, have you seen Trainspotting?
Heard of it.
I highly recommend.
There's like 3 or 4 of them. 2. A bit off.
A little bit, just a wee bit. Yeah, no, I highly recommend. Starring Ewan McGregor. Scottish heroin addicts can't ask for much better. It's a bit grim and grotesque.
Isn't there like a really bad scene involving a baby or something?
Yeah.
Like
Spoilers, dead baby scene.
Oh, yeah.
Dead baby.
Dead babies.
Dead babies. Yeah, it's kind of fucked, but still, fantastic film. I recommend.
Would you say it goes further than Requiem for a Dream?
No, it's also like got sort of, I don't know, maybe, I don't want to say comedy, but like hardcore comedic stuff with it.
But oh, Dead Baby, that's
pretty full and grim, yeah.
There's some bad scenes in Requiem for a Dream, but a scene that involving a dead infant
doesn't go that far. But it does go ass to ass.
Yeah, ass to ass.
You ain't got no ass to ass in Trainspotting.
No, that's in Requiem for a Dream. The ass for ass.
Yeah, I said there ain't no ass to ass in Trainspotting. Ass to ass.
And the violin music.
Yeah.
I actually have that downloaded onto my laptop.
That would just trigger a fucking panic attack out of me, I reckon, if I listen to that right now. I feel so stressed.
Darren Aronofsky made that movie.
Darren Aronofsky.
Yeah, that's the director's name.
Tell me more.
That's literally all I know. He made that movie. I don't know much about him. He made other movies too. But, yeah.
I see. Fantastic silence there. That's what people want.
But we're definitely going to do another drunk cast. And this time we're going to get more drunk. We're going to drink pure spirits.
Pure spirits.
Like maybe...
and we're going to shoot up on heroin. Don't forget about the heroin.
I don't know about the heroin.
Right, ice then.
I encourage the viewers not to take us too seriously.
I encourage the viewers to take methamphetamine. No, don't take us seriously. I'm doing it for the bit. I'm doing it for the comedy. Don't worry. I'm never going to do an episode on heroin. I mean, we might. I wouldn't rule it out. Because if we really, really want some views and some people looking at us, we'll go, hey, we're on heroin. Look at me.
Perhaps weed.
Weed?
Weed.
You do a weed episode? Ah, that'd be fun. A weed episode. Hopefully one day it'll get legalised in fucking Australia, but the Greens, the Greens party, ironically tried to put it through earlier this year, proposed the bill, and it didn't get through, so...
Why is that?
Parliament didn't let it. He said, nah. Completely dismissed it. But, there are places in America that are taking steps.
Yeah.
If you ask me, the war on drugs is completely stupid and shouldn't be. Shouldn't be focused on taking down the drugs, because you ain't ever going to achieve that. You're only making it worse by doing that. Should be focused on harm reduction and safe use.
Good point.
So that's a little tidbit of philosophy from Josh Watt. I feel like, alright, here's something. I feel like I should never have put my full name to HodWatt. I should have just referred to myself as Josh. Not Watt. Or gone under an alias. Because now everything I say in this, all the opinions, are definitely my own. I can't hide from my opinions now. And stupid shit I've said.
Imagine someone wanted us dead.
Right. Fucking... God knows why they want us dead, though. It's not like we've found any government secrets or shit like that. Like I said, if we do come over some government secrets, they know exactly who we are. That is why I regret putting my name out there.
In other words, he has some government secrets he's hiding.
Don't fucking say that. Don't say that. No, got none. Well, what's the time?
Shorter than all the other podcasts.
Do you want to just put out a short one?
I don't know.
Well, if you can talk for another 30 minutes. Without...
Let's think of a random topic and discuss that.
I don't know. I got nothing here. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah! Alright, Titanic.
Titanic, okay.
You were infatuated with Titanic as a child. Yes, no.
I was infatuated with Titanic as a child.
Cartman, who'd you have a crush on? Did you have a crush on Leo?
No, I liked Kate Winslet's nice... Kate Winslet's nice body. She has a nice body.
Also a great test yeah. I mean, oh, fuck. So, when did you first watch it?
Oh, years ago. Oh, I watched it at someone's house.
How old were you?
Oh, watched it at the Bungies place.
The Bungies.
I'm not. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have given away their name.
Oh, fuck, it's just the Bungies.
Oh, it's the Bungies.
The Bungies. So you watched it at the Bungies. How old were you?
Oh, about 5.
5.
Hmm.
You love Kate Winslet's nice.
At that age?
There was calm down there and there was underwear.
Oh, God.
That was a good
5-year-old.
ride. Fucking, I'd applaud that. That was fantastic. That was great. But yeah, looking back now, is it still one of the best movies ever?
No, I'm not really that into. I think my brother is more into Titanic now than I am.
Who's Simon?
Yeah.
Ah. He did go on fucking hard quiz. Simon, Hamish,
And he knew the answers to questions that I didn't. Like a lot of the I think I knew a lot of information about the Titanic back then that I've since forgotten.
haven't retained information. Hamish's older brother went on a TV show and his selected topic was Titanic and he won the show.
Yeah, he did.
Hard
It's a shame
quiz,
that
shout out.
it's a shame that the show didn't reward any money. He just got a trophy.
Yeah. Cool trophy though.
Mm.
It's a massive goblet. Or bucket.
Yeah, it's like
It's
we
fucking heavy.
want it to appear in one of our movies.
Mm. Hard quiz.
Told Simon about it and he said, sure.
Fuck yeah.
If you're wondering why I'm talking a little bit funny, I've got a cough lolly in my mouth.
You sick?
No, I just like the taste of it. To people who don't know, a lolly is an Australian word for candy.
Candy. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know why there's little differences like that. Who the fuck thought, why is a thong something you put on your feet
A bikini.
a
Bikini strap.
bikini strap that goes up your anus? Why? I mean, yeah. It's kind of asking a little much for complete cultural streamline, but come on, man. If I'm putting thongs on my feet, I'm quite obviously not putting a fucking G-banger in between my toes.
G-banger.
G-banger, mate.
That's more
G-string.
Australian slang.
J-banger. Fucking simple as a chicken schnitzel, mate. We should call this the Tide Cast. Because I'm very tired.
The podcast within a podcast cast.
The babushka dolls of podcasting.
Yes.
Then we should. All right, so we're gonna do a drunk cast. We're gonna pick apart. We're gonna listen to.
A babushka doll. That's not actually its real name. It's got a different name. I think it's like Devochka or something.
I hope you're right, and I hope you pronounced it correct.
Hang on, I'll look it up.
Anyway,
I found out recently.
as I was saying, we need to do a drunk cast, and then we need to do another episode where we pick apart, we listen, and we review that podcast. And then we do a third one.
Yes, I was thinking this. Matryoshka doll.
Matryoshka doll.
Russian doll.
So, we do that, and every so often we just keep building upon it. Listening to each episode. Like, so, we'll go back to that. Like, maybe there's 3 podcasts in one that are being listened to.
It's like...
It just over time we're just going to keep building upon it. And then we're just going to keep... Until there's maybe like 20 layers.
And it's going to get to the point where most of the podcast can't even be heard anymore.
Yeah. It's going to get to a point where it's going to take 2 minutes to listen to an excerpt, pause it, then make a comment.
Right.
There's literally all it's going to be. You're going to hear a passion of words, pause, comment, pause, a comment, pause, a comment, pause, a comment, pause, a comment, and so forth. If you ask me, that's fucking comedy gold. We're gonna kill him.
No, another thing we should do is like do audio commentaries for our movies.
Ah. I thought you said you were gonna do something. Just you.
Yeah, they're hard to do on your own.
Yeah, just sit there and talk shit on your own.
Yeah.
Ah, I suppose that's it.
Like you start talking and you think, reach a point where you think, what else am I gonna say?
Yeah, that's a fair point. Right.
But when there's two of you, it's easier.
You can bounce ideas off each other, you know, have a bit of conversation. What are we at time-wise?
We are at 45 minutes.
Still shorter than every other episode, but I reckon that's about all the time we have for this week.
This week,
Or have you still got more in you?
Do I have more?
You still got more to
Digging
stroke.
deep.
You still got more to stroke out of you. Cum joke, by the way.
Oh God.
Right.
You know what? We haven't really talked much about our movies and what's coming up and what we're thinking about making. I think we should finish it up there.
I have zero ideas for movies at this stage. It's just not on my mind.
We actually started making a movie, but it went cold and we had to sort of leave it.
Yeah. Kind of miscommunications and, haircuts and shit kind of fucked it up.
Yeah.
I do not have long hair anymore. Just for those who don't know, which probably all of you.
And when there's this little comedy skit we have, idea. Little comedy skit idea we have.
Who do? Oh
no, the text message.
I see. Yeah. We can only mention them. We can't go into detail.
Yeah.
Or else you'd know all the gags and the jokes. But yeah. Well, I think that's all about time we've got for this week. Thank you very much for joining us.
And if you sat through the entire thing, you have too much time on your hands. As do we.
If you didn't skip the silences, you've got too much time on your hands. As do we.
But you also deserve a medal because you sat through it.
Yeah. Very clunky, very tired cast episode. I apologise for the lack of quality. It's just,
Our lack of quality is our quality.
Exactly. That's our charm.
It's our raw.
We're a ragtag pair of boys, rusty around the edges. But you know what? That's what counts. Rough around the edges, but we're lovely. Anyway, I've been Josh.
Yep.
I've been Joshua.
You've been Joshua, and you'll be Joshua.
I'll never mention my surname again.
I think we all know what it is.
What?
Anyway.
And you have been?
I have been. Trying to think of something clever to say.
Probably your name.
I have been.
Hamish Jelly Upset a Croc.
Hamish Jelly Upset a Croc.
I'm not going to explain that joke either.
Yeah. Come up with your own conclusion about what the hell.
Come to your own fucking conclusion to that, you coward.
Hamish Jelly Upset a Croc.
Anyway, thank you for joining us, and bye-bye.
Bye.